Welcome back here to What's Cooking Today, the nation's food, wine, travel, health, wealth, and entertainment show, our big weekend edition. I'm Michael Horn along with Debbie Barrera. What do we have coming up next year, Debbie?
Well, we have a registered dietitian and nutritionist, Meridan Zerner.
Meridan Zerner, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you for having me. And, I'm all about that food and wine part that you just mentioned.
You love those Rainier cherries, do you?
Yeah.
I do, too. They are really something else. I'm telling you, I love them because they're so delicate and so wonderful, and they got such great little flesh on there and everything, and tasty. I can't wait to get some this weekend. It's very good. But let's talk about you, Meridan. Meridan Zerner is a Master of Science, a registered dietitian here. She's an award-winning registered dietitian, nutritionalist. You got 30 years experience in the field of health and wellness, and you always believe in sneaking in greens into all of our summer fairs. So maybe if we have the Rainier cherries, we throw some greens in there. Would that be something, Meridan, you would talk about?
Yes, honestly, any opportunity to get in some nutrient-dense superfoods, and whether it's the Rainier cherries, whether it's the deep, dark red fruits and vegetables, whether it's my favorite, of course, are going to be all the leafy greens, just because they're superfood powerhouses that are integral in reducing inflammation, which is, as we know, can be problematic for in so many ways.
So you think greens, you say they play an important part in building the immune system, get what you call, what do you mean when you say it advocates a stealth health approach, especially when you're a parent and you're trying to take care of your kids?
Well, we know that good health truly begins in the gut, and ultimately we've got to get these phytochemicals, these amazing nutrients, these superfoods, if you will, into the body to get those health benefits. And 1%, or I see 1 out of 10, I think it's 10% of the nation is getting in enough fruits and vegetables. And so for me, yes, I want folks to be that much more informed and proactive about getting these fruits and vegetables in. In the meantime, for my family and for my patients and clients, I'm looking at stealth health ways. Maybe in your guacamole, we add in additional salsa and we add in a greens powder to really kind of pump that up. Maybe in your spaghetti sauce, we're adding in some additional spinach. Just lots of different ways to take your favorite recipes and make them more powerful.
Okay, so you've got patients. When they say they're eating their greens, what kind of greens are they referring to?
Most are honestly thinking about that slice of iceberg lettuce that you could find on your cheeseburger.
What types of, let me put it this way, what types of greens should they be thinking about?
So my hope would be that it would be the spinach, the mustard greens, the kale, the Swiss chard, the dandelion greens. It could be even the greens from the sea, the kelp, the chlorella, the spirulina. And again, they're just not getting that in. And so my job is, how do we navigate that? How can I facilitate either recipes or strategies that are going to get these powerhouse leafies in, utilize the greens powder, any creative way that I know is going to bolster their immune defenses, their heart health, their overall energy.
So there's got to be easier ways. I happen to like broccoli, but I don't picture people sitting around eating broccoli together all the time. Are there easier ways to get the greens into the diet so that people don't have to think about, I better force down that broccoli?
Well, and I will advocate for whatever makes sense in someone's life and their budget. And so whether it's utilizing a frozen spinach, because we know it's going to last longer. Ultimately, one of the number one reasons, according to a more recent clinical research study, said, hey, people aren't eating their fruits and vegetables because they go bad quickly. So let's take advantage of frozen. Let's take advantage of canned. You can always rinse some of those veggies to decrease the sodium. And then we've got these superfood powders that are available to us. It could be put into a smoothie. I'll put a good greens powder into a nut butter bite, where you kind of have almond butter, like a no-bake bite with almond butter and oats and chocolate, cocoa powder, and a little bit of greens.
It's the second time you've mentioned, the powder. Can you get the same benefits of eating a fresh green leafy vegetable in the powder, in the green powder?
So you get all the phytochemical benefits, and whether it's the big words like lutein and zeaxanthin and all these things that may be powerful for our eyesight, for our heart health, they're all going to be in there in a really dense, concentrated, therapeutic source. When we eat the spinach salad, let's say, we're going to get more water content. We may get that much more fiber. There's really benefits to both, and it's kind of a best of both worlds opportunity, especially since 60% of all of our calories in the United States right now are coming from ultra-processed foods. And so when it's the chips and the soda, right, I'll take whatever makes sense in someone's diet, their pantry, their fridge. Like I want to tap every resource.
Of course, Meridan Zerner is with us today. She is a registered dietitian. We're trying to stay hydrated using protein and fiber-rich greens. Summertime is here. We're talking about some green powder drinks, and a lot of those drinks say they can increase, as you mentioned, all the different lutein and all this. They can increase your body's immunity, energy levels. They can detoxify more. Is there science that backs that up?
There's actually pretty substantial science, and
wow,
I think it's important to go, by the way, with a company that is going to be rooted in science. And my encouragement is to read labels. So really looking for an option, a greens powder that your family likes the taste of, that doesn't have added sugars, that doesn't have artificial colors and flavors, that maybe it's gluten-free, soy-free, whatever would be meaningful for you. I really encourage folks to flip the container around or the food around and just check out the label. And just there's so many great options out there, and you can better identify which one makes sense for your family by reading the label.
Meridan Zerner is with us. She is the registered dietitian nutritionist helping us through the summer. You've talked about smoothies and things and putting stuff together, and we want to sneak super greens into our foods and stuff, and we want to stay hydrated. So you've got a couple of recipes: superhero smoothie, golden green guacamole, nut butter green bites. What are these? Are these drinks? Are these recipes? What do you have for us?
Lots of recipes. Part of my job as a dietitian and a proactive preventive health advocate is, again, in the trenches, what kinds of foods are you willing to eat that are tasty? And so the superhero smoothie has been a favorite of my kids. It's got almond milk in it, so I know they're getting some calcium and vitamin D, a little chocolate protein powder perhaps. I always put in a little greens powder because you're not going to necessarily see it or taste it, but hey, you're going to get the greens. They love this smoothie, and they feel like it's kind of cool and refreshing and hydrating and very summer-friendly. The guacamole is very summer-friendly. And here's the thing. You can use my fabulous recipe here and get yourself some fresh avocados and cumin and garlic. Or honestly, you can just go get the store-bought one and mix a little greens powder in. So I'm open to how much or how little you want to cook, but we can still pump it up, right?
Where do we get it? Where do we go to get the recipe, more information, know how to make it? Where do we go? What website?
I would actually send you to my Facebook page. I've got all the recipes pinned to my Facebook page at Meridan Zerner, and it's Meridan, right? Because people want to put that extra I in there for Meridian. It just won't get you to the recipes. So my Facebook page has a lot of these great recipes and ideas. Some still health options.
Meridan Zerner, Zerner. Is that correct on Facebook?
That is correct.
You're the best. Come back again soon, Meridan. We appreciate it.